a second. There we go. Recording has started. I think it has. Yeah, recording has started. Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Doki Doki welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're taking on Act 2 tonight, and oh boy, we're in for a treat. So, to catch you up, if you somehow didn't see the first stream or the first 4 videos that went up on youtube.com/JRPG Zachary, Sayori. We hung out with Sayori too much. Natsuki is our little cupcake waifu. Yuri got neglected, and Natsuki. Monika is a bitch. So that's it. And we can't load our game, I don't think. So let's go ahead and start again, I guess. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Hello, good sir. Oh, hey. What's oh, wait. All my fucking saves are gone. Oh, no. Well, that's a thing. What's up, Marissa? How are you doing? Everybody, this is Marissa. She's been my childhood friend since childhood. But we haven't really hung out much recently, but we did kind of recently. And it's not like that she's got a boyfriend and I'm single. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Huh, sound familiar? You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I'm a little too leaned up, so hold on. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. Or waiting up, sorry. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle from the crosswalk and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Oh yeah, by the way, Marissa, I don't think you know what this game is, so let me briefly explain it to you. It's essentially a dating sim, visual novel, where we have 4 girls, each are in the literature club, and they all have a different type of poem style. We then write poems in between chapters, and that determines what route we go down. Last time, one of our good girls went bleh. One of our good girls baked cupcakes. One of our good girls got neglected, and one of our good girls is a bitch. So that's it. I always told myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting on by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. You'd be surprised. The school day is as annoying. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Yeah, I'm planning on staying on Natsuki's route, just because yeah, I've actually seen all of Yuri's route for the most part, I think, and I like Natsuki, so. The school is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Oh yeah, by the way, Marissa, hit the follow button. That's like right there on your screen. It does a good thing. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Oh yeah, I named myself Suki Saihara because you don't understand the reference. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Suki Saihara? Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? I fucking hate this girl. Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in my class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club.
Hey, hey!
Hey, hey! Thanks for hitting that good button. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. Hello, blind run? Yeah, it's a blind run. Technically I've seen gameplay before, but the route I'm doing for Natsuki I haven't seen before. I've seen all of Yuri's, and I've seen the end of the game. Oh yeah, I should probably add that to the thing. Hold on 2 seconds. Also, I miss Sayori. Also, I miss Sayori. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not it's really not at all boring, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. She's not wrong. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Saki Sahara. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? Sorry, I switched my laptop so I can actually see. I'm blind. Alright, cool. I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would really make me really happy. No, bitch, no. Please, no, bitch, no. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Easy! Say no! Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ow. Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, Saki Sahara, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials some other time. You're more important. Aww. AU where everything is the same, but Monika has Oh, yes! Oh, please, we need to make that a reality. Your reality. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Saki Sahara. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls, where there's another incredibly cute girl, you know? Ha 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 ha. She's right here. God damn it. That's the file explorer, you dumbass. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude is apparently whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Nope. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Saki Sahara in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Saki-Sahara?
Small, medium, large boobies. No, you mean small, medium, and large.
Why don't you come sit down, Saki-Sahara?
The girls have a few desks arranged around them to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika.
So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
Oh my fucking god, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It's amazing. Oh my god. This is absolutely amazing. Tell Brooke this is amazing. Hold on. This is the best thing. Hold on. You are a god. Done. I did it already, Kevin! Nichida! There's a way into your heart. That's really freaking funny. Yeah, that's the joke. I'll put it back on because we're still in kind of chapter 1 of this time. What if someone drew you as the Doki Doki literature girl? I would love that! That would be amazing! Also, what's up, Doodle? How's it going?
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls are all interested in the same goal. Monika must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Oh, don't worry. The teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad.
I'm not tired, God! It's just this game. I don't know why.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Saki-Sahara, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Manga?
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
I'm not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy words. What the fuck? The worlds, idiot!
I agree with that!
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp onto something that I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Well, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left this piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey! I just got an idea! Fucking Monika. I'm gonna have to get water in a second, but I'll wait until we get to the next scene. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them together. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Sekisahara? Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Sekisahara. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Sekisahara? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Sekisahara, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Wink. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Sekisahara, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Ah! Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. And I'm gonna go get water. Where the hell? Where the... Okay. I guess this... Wait, can I not save game? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go get water. So enjoy joyful tunes as I go downstairs to get a bottle of...
Yeah, I've been doing this kind of thing for a long time. After playing After playing a lot of JRPGs and visual novels, you kind of get used to reading a lot. And at least what I like to do is I like to give everybody a voice because that actually makes me care about them a lot more and makes me cry when they freaking die. I mean, what? Oh yeah, but if you're new to the stream, which I don't think any of you actually are, go ahead and hit that good follow button, because then you'll get something like this. If it'll actually play. It probably won't play. I don't care anymore. Alright. With that, I depart and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be spending every day after school in a literature club? And perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Doki Doki! You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. Nope. Nope. Fuck that shit. Nope. 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 Where's Sayori?
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. Thank you, Doodle Galaxy, for joining the JRPG Guild. I'm glad to have you here. Alright, so, if you're not aware, this is how you choose the route for whoever you want to go. This is how you choose the route for each character. So, if we do something cute, okay, Covet was love, so I'm an idiot. That one's Yuri. So Yuri's more kind of like dark, kind of more romancy type stuff. Natsuki's very cutesy and like very like, pink. Sayori was really fun, but also had some like sadness sprinkled in there. But I don't actually know what happens if you try to do Sayori's route when she's not here. I don't know if it gives you something with Monika or what, but we're just gonna go with Natsuki here. Ah, it's freaking. Oh, and I typically do the voices as well.
Cheeks. Candy. Puppy.
This is way more embarrassing than I thought it was gonna be.
Skipping. Bubbles. Pink.
Hey, hey.
Oh, I got a double hey hey. I can't see. And it's Ika Crystal. Thank you for joining the JRPG Guild. Glad to have you here.
Boop. Milk. Childhood. Forgive. Horror. Papa! Rainbow. Tears. Joy. Rose. Rain.
Cloud! Oh, fuck that. Fuck that shit. No. No, no, no. I guess I did too many Sayoris. I've never seen that before. Holy fuck. That was fucked up, man. I should probably mention, if you're not good with, really kind of, spooky stuff, like death and suicide and stuff like that, you should probably not watch this. But I'm assuming all of you know what you got yourselves into, so we're gonna keep going.
Hi again, Saki Saihara. Fuck you, Monika, you little bitch. We're gonna take the hat off because my head itches. I'm dying. Help me. Glad you see you didn't run away on us. Ha!
Is video buffering? No, it's not. Saki Saihara. The music's all fucked up. It's a lot faster. Oops.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Saki Saihara. There's gonna be a lot of jump scares, by the way. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It is! Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on.
Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what, But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, she's in front of the text. Natsuki has certainly a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Monika. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Sakisahara. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait.
I'm gonna have to take drinks of water periodically, so sorry about that. I just can't do all these voices and not stay hydrated the entire time.
I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. And this is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Oh, wait, the screen went like that. That was...
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off with some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monika! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Oh, really? Manga is literature! Blep blep. You're Natsuki's mom. Alright, manga is one of those things where you can't really admit you're into it until you figure out where the other person stands. I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns back to the books. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most infuriating sight in the world. Ah! Ah! Oh, I cracked my neck a lot. It'd be really bad if one of these girls' neck snaps, you know? I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Also, give me a second. I don't actually... Oh, wait, no, I did. Alright, we're good. Just gotta double check. Freaking that art gets me every time. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Saki-Sahara. Consider this a lesson state from the literature club. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Oh! Does it now? Does it now? Huh, that's really weird, you know? That is really weird. You know, I can't really think of anything else that could possibly be mimicking at all. Yeah, totally not. I really don't know, you guys. I really don't know. 4 colorful girls all striking feminine poses? Nah, just Monika. It's exceedingly moe. And don't just stand there. Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Not gay anymore. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. The chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Wait, hold on. Yep, I just had to make sure that my recording was still going. Wow. I already did it. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and again? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Oh yeah, I do wonder, who's your guys' best girl? Mine is Natsuki, but I also really like Sayori. I liked Yuri at first, but I just kind of drifted away from her, and I drifted more towards these two. Fuck Monika. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for me to be writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up the series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up with them without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that? Yet? It makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Natsuki is indeed best girl. I'm already a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. And it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah.
I flipped the page. I flipped the page. Don't jump scare me, I swear to God. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her.
She's so adorable! It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah?
Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me.
Hey! Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here.
Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give him.
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Saki-Sayara. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
That's what I'm talking about. That girl's a bitch. They turned such a pure moment into pure disaster. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some kind of dumb poem and make me go, ha, well it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. I'm pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well,
because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Because people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Ah, my neck. I feel bad for all the girls other than Monika. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
And that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on.
I thought Natsuki was 18 according to the wiki. Well, that's for reasons.
Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah?
Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it.
It's that bad?
No! Did I raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them.
Gotta stay hydrated. I need to get that bot. The stay hydrated bot. Just so I can be like, stay hydrated, kids, because, you know, that's a good thing.
And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable things I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their art style, or their style, very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. And I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. My wrist really itches. I don't know why.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sekisahara.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. The lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way.
I hadn't even thought of it like that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? Monika, but I will be back. I need like 2 seconds. Sorry, I had to change my shirt because the other shirt was making me itch, so. Some people hate grape juice. You're teaching more than my English teacher ever did? My English teacher taught me a lot and was really actually like gave me a lot of constructive criticism that I really appreciated. Hold on a second. Cool. Yep. That I really appreciated, and she actually made me really want to start writing for real. For real? Sucky Sahara. I just saw it in the stream. That's freaking funny. But yeah. Definitely, if you're into writing, go for it. It's really fun, and you get to express yourself a lot. Monika! Bitch.
Hi, Saki Sahara. Having a good time so far? Nothing bad's happened, so pretty much, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better... I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah, don't worry, Saki Sahara. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem.
I like it, Saki Sahara.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down.
Natsuki.exe has stopped working.
Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side of things. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall is a good show.
But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Scrawling in my skin! And so, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Just that kind of style has gotten really popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
That hand up, closed eyes spread that they all share? Oh yeah.
Well, what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. And sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain is too fixated on one specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Oops. Ah, my shirt, no.
I guess that's everyone.
I glance around the room. Oh, no. The music changed again.
That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Good music, but bad music. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all.
I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems.
Oh no. Ah, this part. Fuck. I forgot what happens with this. Oh boy. Dun 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 dun. Give me 2 seconds.
As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration.
That's Natsuki's voice, you idiot. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it. And Saki Sahara did too. Oh boy, it looks like they're gonna argue over me liking their poem more. I feel like we're missing something here. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring.
Which I haven't yet.
And Saki Sahara liked my poem too, you know.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Now, that's not what I...
You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Saki Sahara appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself,
I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Saki Sahara started showing up.
Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
But that's Monika's lie, isn't it? This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Oh no.
You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch.
Edgy?
Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself?
What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Like, let Saki Sahara hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she noticed I was standing there.
Saki Sahara, she's just trying to make me look bad. And that's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I care about writing whoever I agree with.
Natsuki.
Natsuki. Natsuki? Natsuki. Natsuki. Natsuki! 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 I'll cut through your words!
Hey, Saki Sahara, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay?
Oh yeah, celebrate Notary Month! Woo! Notary Month! I'll actually probably stream one of those games later!
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Saki Sahara? Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over. So you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I just, I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Saki Sahara. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understanding. Motherfucker.
This game's fun. I like this game. This game's great. It really is just a fun, happy time where we can all just get along and enjoy our fun time together. Fuck this shit.
Broken. Kawaii. Beauty. Smile. Lucky. Destiny. Strawberry. Bunny. Boop. Cry. Pink. Joy. Vanilla. Jump. Kiss. Hopeless. Hop. Lollipop. Puppy.
Like firefly in the night sky, like fireflies, and that's not the right song. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Did someone say luck? Nagito hope intensifies. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, welcome back, Saki Sahara. Hi, Yuri's boob. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. A cow, a midget, and best girl Monika. My eyes are up to Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. I'm really glad I got a haircut, because my hair would have freaking messed with these headphones so much.
About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri,
I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way for you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Sakisahara, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Give me 2 seconds. I'm really glad Discord is another tab. I'm really glad Discord's another tab. Because my friend sent me something that probably wouldn't be suitable for stream. Haha. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. That's because she forgot about it! No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just want to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Discord! I'm howling at the moon and a bunch of other words that I don't know about right now. Discord! I'll accept your apology anyway. It helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid of you secretly hating me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still in trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Yeah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! Oh, well, what took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. Auto's way too slow. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Nah, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm... Danganronpa dedication! So I'm still impressed. Aw, well thanks, Yuri! You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sakisahara. Monika smiles sweetly. Ha ha! I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that, and my hand just went numb. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Hold on. Sorry. It hasn't really happened before. Weird. My hand was on the mouse for too long and it just wasn't moving, so it kind of just numbed it. Oops. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I just wanted to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet.
Saki Sahara, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book to me. Gave you that book to me, you?
Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I've never seen that before either. It forces you to do Yuri's route. That's weird. Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison.
I should save the game. Sounds really nice.
And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into
Killing machines that lust for blood.
But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and
Asphyxiating them too.
Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it.
The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but so that dark turn came out of nowhere.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Saki Sahara?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts,
my whole body gets incredibly...
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Yeah, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Oh! Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game.
I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag.
Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
How do you get scared? Fuck off. If you want to see me get scared super easily, oh boy, do I got a video for you. It's Yuri Saihara, the ultimate supreme leader of awesome. Yeah, that's a stream I did a while ago with my good friend Zell, and I got real scared. A lot more scared than this. It was just, this is freaking jump scares, and jump scares are what gets me. You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry.
Especially in games like this when it's not necessarily horror, psychological horror, it's just like, what? And you don't expect it. Especially like in this kind of atmosphere where it's like, da 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 da.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I'm gonna turn on my fan real quick, because it's actually got really warm in my room for some reason. Da 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 da. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Ah, my ears! Oh.
Here. She's also so kawaii, very much kawaii. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. God damn it! Freaking... Hold on. Don't worry about it, I'll fix it, because freaking Nightbot likes to hold literally everything. I forgot what symbols was, then I realized just what it was just now. Give me like 2 seconds. Because I hate it when it does that, I'm just gonna disable all of it. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, it's filters, not filter, idiot. Filters, symbols, disable. That's disable, dumbass. Oh my god, I just come in and see Shuichi in a high school uniform. I love it. Yeah, this is courtesy of Pink Penguin Pink Penguin Ring, also known as Brooke, on our Discord server. What am I trying to do? Filters, symbols, disable. Filters, symbols. I typed disable. God damn it. Filters. Shut up. Disable. There we go. Blah. I do the same with my right hand on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? No? Okay, now I'm ready. We're gonna finish this scene and then we're probably gonna end it off until later tonight. Because K-Go Pro, also known as Kevin Go, as you probably don't already know, is streaming some Jackbox tonight. So if you're interested in that, go check it out on YouTube. I'll link the stream before I leave. And then right after that, we'll come right back with the end of Act 2. To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Alright. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit of it. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her own thumb. With a hum. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but
The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not, really. I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Uh-huh. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest to feel, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Jenna, could you do me a favor and get Kevin's channel link ready? Actually, no, never mind. I have the command, so we're good. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Saki Sahara. Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? The save button. Save state button. Yeah, we'll talk to Natsuki and Monika, and then we'll end it off for now, and then we'll come back a little bit later. Probably 2 or so hours. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. T3BLBI, BZ3VY, IFROA, XJKI, V5, Danganronpa 55, ZQ, equals. I'm not fucking reading the rest of this because that would take way too fucking long. Saki Sahara, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I was looking forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off with not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Saki Sahara, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh, fuck! Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da! Hey, Monika, you bitch. Hi again, Saki Sahara. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. You never know. We want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monika. No, I don't want to play. Leave me alone. Alright. Great job, Saki Sahara. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way I always count. It always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair!
Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She's in those. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. And I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me from myself. Wake me up. Wake me up! I can't wake up. Save me. The colors, they went bright. Beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, fuck math. Playing like a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. Poem. That's meaningless. Delete her. Could you delete me? Would it be easy? Could you put me in my grave? What? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway. I wonder what actually happens if I delete her right now. But I'm not going to do that, because I'm just going to play the game like it was intended. Naifu waifu is a good waifu, but not the best waifu. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game! Saves game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? I'm not excited about this one. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. Huh? I mean, the poem turned out good. Well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy strikes. A dock ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time, devouring strikes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy strikes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in the sky. Dimensions 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that takes 1 second for every rotation of a planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time. It ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy strikes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connected to a sky of 40 gears. And open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy strikes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has already been a little hyperactive lately. So I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Not really, but I'll read it anyway. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I suppose I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
And that's where we're gonna end it off for at least right now. So thank you all very much for watching this part of Danganronpa. Doki Doki Literature Club. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who tuned into the stream, and thank you to everybody who's watching on YouTube after the fact. If you enjoyed this, please check me out on everything else, including Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Tumblr. Danganronpa. So, yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in another journey. And